Other news tonight, the former Stamford man who's accused of stealing almost $1 million in an elaborate DoorDash scam was shot to death Monday in New York. This came right before he was due in court in Stamford for a potential resolution in that case. News 12 Connecticut's Marissa Alter with
Was he about to snitch on somebody? And they said, no, sir.
the latest tonight.
David Smith was supposed to appear in Stamford Superior Court Wednesday morning to accept or reject a plea offer in his case. Instead, the state's attorney's office learned Smith was killed 2 days ago. New Rochelle police found David Smith shot several times in the chest Monday morning at the Heritage Homes complex. Police said a personal dispute led to the 22-year-old's death. They've since arrested 4 men in connection.
Community members did help with this, with calls to the police of the shots and descriptions of people running away.
Smith was living in Mount Vernon. He moved there after Stamford police arrested him in June 2023 in what one investigator called the most massive scheme he's seen. Smith is accused of scamming DoorDash drivers in California out of almost $1 million. Investigators recovered a large chunk of it, $733,000 in cash, when they seized 5 safes from his apartment.
He had the money on him. This what they came for, probably. What?
Police explained how the scam worked. They said Smith would use one of his many phones to place a fake DoorDash order in California. Then when the driver was on the way, Smith would impersonate DoorDash support and claim there was a problem with the order.
He would get them to click a link or go to a website, and then that essentially would turn over their credentials, their username and password, to him. Once he was in control of that, he would change the billing information and steal any funds that they had for deliveries they had done, basically steal their paycheck.
More than 700 drivers were scammed over the course of 2.5 years. Police said Smith also stole the identities of dozens of people to open debit card accounts where he transferred the stolen money.
So he had more than that. Because they got $750,000, or he just got it out in cash, and he was that good at saving it, he wasn't flashy.
Smith was considering a plea deal in the case at the time of his death. His decision to take the offer or go to trial had been expected at Wednesday's court hearing. The details of the deal weren't made public. As for the over $700,000 in cash that was seized in this case, Stamford police still have that money. What happens to it and whether it will go to all the victims as restitution will be determined at a hearing in March. That's also when the charges against Smith will officially be dismissed. In Stamford, Marissa
What? They found $750,000 cash. Most people won't even see this much money in their lifetime, especially all at once. Look at that money on the table. You telling me that he still had it? He was taking a plea deal on somebody. Yeah, I think he was involved. Somebody killed this man. They probably wanted the money, or I didn't realize it. Did they? Or they might. I guess they got this money before, right? And then he was taking a plea deal and getting out, and they said, nah, they probably shot him because now the people lost the money because you had it here and you about to snitch on me? Nah, that's not how the game goes. It's sad. Probably was a smart kid, especially with technology and able to do this. Hit a quick lick, and this would happen. I guess they did it too much. Oh, man. Let me know what y'all think, Cave Dwellers. This shit's crazy.